likes me in love. It'll never be enough. No petty hearts don't bleed. All they do is beat to the march of desperate feet. Oh, imagine if we stay true to the real side of you. 'Cause all I wanna do, I just wanna be authentic. Authentic. I just wanna be authentic. You do you, I'ma do me. Authentic. The mirrors and the smoke will only make you choke. I will just stay woke in a world so delusional. No petty hearts don't bleed. All they do is beat to the march of desperate feet. Oh, imagine if we stay true to the real side of you. 'Cause all I wanna do, I just wanna be authentic. Authentic. I just wanna be authentic. You do you, I'ma do me. Authentic.
Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town,
To feel-good stories and messages of hope.
a few jokes and live calling,
Highlighting local businesses.
discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Here is a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
The Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button. Morning, Joe. Wow.
Welcome to the morning show, Monday Madness.
Monday
Where
Madness.
Where's my man Josh?
I gotta tell you, they pulled it out. They did a great job, your team.
You know,
A minute and what, 17, 15
minute
seconds?
46. But the funny thing is that it isn't that the Jets pulled that game out. It's that the Philadelphia Eagles had one of the worst games ever played by them that I've ever seen. But you know what? One man's food is another, and one man's poison is another man's food. And a win is a win is a win. And I gotta tell you, without that defense, no matter what happens on the offensive side of the ball, they kept Philadelphia at 14 points.
I tell you, I think they would have even been more because that first touchdown probably wasn't really a touchdown.
Probably wasn't. Could have
So-
been 7 points.
Yeah, so I think it would have been a little bit more. You're not even upset about that? I was like, even I didn't think that was a touchdown.
I wasn't upset about anything. First of all, we can't get the ball in the end zone, so 5 field goals again last week and then 4 this week is kind of disturbing. But Rodgers was throwing the football around on the field.
And his name is John C.
That's Cena, but but Aaron Rodgers throwing the football around.
I think he might be back soon.
I
You think
don't
he's
know.
coming back?
An Achilles injury? No. You get hit in that leg, it's all over.
Not to run, to
Not
throw,
to him.
but
He's
not to run.
he's throwing it.
Throwing it is one thing.
Yeah, but he's
Running is
also.
another.
I know, but I feel like he's doing that a lot. I've seen him walk to the locker room like by himself, and
He has
had
no
no.
crutches.
He's walking, he's weight bearing?
Yeah.
Yeah, weight bearing. He was throwing the football.
Yeah,
How's he
exactly.
weight bearing?
Because they put in this new apparatus. Did you see this? It's a new apparatus to heal Achilles tendon injuries. It's like a piece of plastic that goes in there and it helps heal the bone with stem cell.
Because normally you're like non-weight bearing for 3 months.
As
on
a basketball
scooter,
player,
right?
you're usually pretty
He was still
done.
weight bearing after 3 weeks. So the doctors went all over. He says, "Get away from me, get away!" And he stood up, and he said, "How's it feel?" He says, "It itches. It itches. Not a limp or nothing. Something's
No cast, no nothing?
nothing. No boot, nothing."
I think he's gonna be back. I think you're gonna be
In the
surprised.
Meadowlands, I heard that Garrett said that the Meadowlands turf is garbage. You can't play on it. It's horrible. Your cleats get caught. So hopefully they'll go to a new field. They'll go
Yeah,
to
but I was excited for you guys. We were watching it, and it was 14-12, and then we turned the channel, and then Kenny Love starts blowing up our phone. So I had this joint text with you
I turned my
about
phone
the
off.
Jets, and you didn't answer him, and he kept
turned off my
going and going and going and
I turned off
going.
my phone. It was
Aw,
14-3.
he
What
was
did he say?
happy.
Like once a Jet, always a Jet. I got all. Oh my gosh, my phone is blowing up all night long.
It was 14-3. I got up. I turned my phone off. And I told Linda, let's go to Moe's.
Wow.
So I went to Moe's to get a
Burrito.
housebreaker, whatever that thing is called. We had
Home
that.
wrecker?
Homewrecker burrito.
Welcome
There
to
was
Moe's.
14,000 kids there.
I was gonna say, and how many points? 14,000 points.
No, I got it without. It came up to 21 points because I didn't get it with the wrap. I got it in a bowl, which I'll never do that. And then I went to the movies because I didn't want to go home to watch this.
How you doing?
To watch this massacre. I didn't want to see
And
it.
then they won.
And then I looked. My phone was blown up by 50 people from New York. By 50 people, my son blew everybody. I said, "What the hell, Kenny? What is going on?" I looked at the score. I went, "What?" So I had taped it.
You have to go back and watch
So
it.
I went back to watch it. And I watched it in the privacy of my own mind. And it's a 2-minute warning comes on, and they just don't even have the ball. I said, and I looked at my phone again, and I went, what's going on here?
I know, because you think, how is this even possible, right? Because you think they're going to get it, and then they overturn it. You think they're going to get it, and then they don't. Well, when are they going to actually score? And then they
Minute
do.
46 seconds, they intercept the pass.
Yep.
I don't understand what Hurt was thinking. I really don't. I really don't. If all the things he tried to do. And then on the last play of the game, he went real long, real deep, which again, I don't understand that either. Listen, they got Miami next week. So you want to talk about a game? Miami against Philadelphia in Philadelphia is going to be a game to watch. That's going to be a game.
Oh, no one's undefeated anymore. San Francisco lost
That's
too.
right. San Francisco lost the stupidest game I've ever seen. It was right before the Jet game.
Morning.
How'd you like that game?
I'm glad they lost.
Why?
Because
It
they
takes the
take
pressure
things
off?
They take things too easy.
They don't, right? They just think it's going to be a given.
I don't know about that, but I don't understand some of the gameplay.
Come on,
The
you know they
gameplay.
thought they were going to beat the Jets hands down. Like,
Oh no, everybody thought that, yeah. You gotta let it play out. Stop cutting it.
That is blasting.
Yes, it is.
so that was your weekend. It was nice.
Linda says, you know something? I may have to tape this game and play it every Sunday instead of the real game. It's
Pretty
that way.
much.
Now I got 4 games that I can watch next Sunday because they're off. I'm gonna tell you, the Dolphin Eagle game on Sunday is a must watch. That game
What else?
is Super Bowl material.
So what are they're both 5-1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just how dominant the Dolphins are looking right now.
You think the Dolphins are better than the Eagles?
I think that the Eagles have too many injuries. And I don't understand why they just picked up this guy from Green Bay. All he does is blindside block and hurt people. That kid has a fractured rib.
He won because Aaron Rodgers. It's the connection.
No, that was just blindside. That was stupid. This guy, and I know that you want to win, but you don't want to cheat. And they're going to fine him another $25,000 for that hit. It's crazy.
Well, look who's here. Bright and early, Zari's in the house.
She should be in school.
No, she gave me a new schedule. I think she's here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday mornings now.
Oh.
The schedules keep changing.
Okay, so this weekend was movie weekend.
For you.
Yes, because I wanted to see what this Swiftie movie was all about.
Did you see it?
Yep. They canceled it. It
Wow.
was canceled because nobody showed up there at that particular movie. But I heard blockbuster numbers.
Blockbuster numbers, biggest hit ever since 2009. You know which movie they beat out?
Jaws. Oh,
Michael Jackson.
Really?
Michael Jackson's movie? Really?
Biggest blockbuster since 2009.
Wow.
Opening
He died in
weekend is
2009,
Taylor
that's
Swift.
sad.
Is that
What's
insane?
been after that?
Star Wars probably.
Avengers.
Biggest opening weekend. So I don't know. Everyone's.
Imagine Oppenheimer and Barbie coming at the same.
Well, Barbie was number one. Wasn't
Wasn't
Barbie
it?
number one at one time? Barbie was number
I
one.
feel like
But I
it
mean,
was.
as far
I
as
think it was
know,
last
blockbuster
summer.
dollars.
I just know like Oppenheimer and Barbie coming out both at the same time, being both
Oh, but
heavily.
this is
But I think in
opening.
dollars.
This is opening night too. This is opening weekend. Now the numbers begin to generate and see who's the number one. But I gotta tell you, I went to see.
Morning.
I went to see The Exorcist.
Mm.
And
Was
the
it
movie
scary?
theater was packed. There wasn't an open chair. I got in. The parking lot was packed. I haven't seen the movies this packed in a long time.
All the people want to see evil. They're intrigued by evil. They'd rather see evil than other things.
There has to be something else going on in the movies. It couldn't have been. I mean,
I don't
they
know. I haven't
sold
seen
out,
a
but there
movie
was
in a long
smaller
time.
theater.
I know the creator was very anticipated. Spoiler alert. I mean, just personal opinion. I thought it was a little over exaggerated. So I definitely feel like I know a lot of the people who were in the movies at that same time came to see The Exorcist because I was at the bar upstairs with my friend, and like a bunch of people were just wearing like horror movie costumes. Or I think they were there for The Exorcist or the new Saw movie.
I don't understand the intrigue in dark movies.
I have
It's
one?
no
just-
idea either.
Song?
Saw and The Exorcist were both out.
What's Sala?
Saw.
Saw? I don't know. I saw.
Star 12?
I
Saw
saw there's a new
15,
animated
16, I
movie
don't
coming
know.
out called Star. That's about my speed coming out for Thanksgiving. Saw and right? Saw and Exorcist,
about
not
that.
my thing. I'd
I
rather
gotta tell
see
you,
Star.
This Exorcist you can watch.
I don't
It's
think
not that
so.
bad. This one is not that bad. The original Exorcist that was banned in the United States for almost 5 years. 9 people died filming that freaking
Yeah, I'm just not
Three
going to
people
chance it.
9 people
Died?
making that movie.
From what? Like injuries or like?
One of
Stunts
the
and
one of the things fell on a guy. Another one
Spiritual
was,
stuff. Like,
um,
don't mess with them.
it was the flu.
Don't mess with the
epidemic.
spirits.
But I gotta tell you, I went back into the archive. You see, if I was smart, I would have played Exorcist 1, Exorcist 2, if I had the movie control. Because without seeing 1, you're really not gonna understand what this is all about.
I think Antonio saw 2 and not 1. Right?
you gotta watch
Second
1.
one.
You gotta see. Without watching 1, 2 is just another. Now, there's a message in the. This is the reason why I tell you should go see it. There's a message about being selfish and self-righteous in Exorcist 2.
Because, like you always say, Guy Don't Like Ugly?
Hey, listen, it is what it is. All I gotta tell you is, I saw that, and then I saw She Came to See Me. She Came to See Me
Oh,
with Tomei.
Marissa Tomei? I like
Yeah.
Marissa Tomei. It was not good, you said.
It was very confusing.
and
Oh.
What's he?
Peter Dinklage, right?
Yeah. The little short guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dinky Dink. Dinky Dink is a good actor, but this movie just...
I think he's the highest paid, dwarf actor, I believe.
that or a wrestler. But I
Yeah.
gotta tell you, that movie put me to sleep.
I saw Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. I watched it on streaming.
I've heard it's really good.
You guys, it's like your mom's generation. Because I remember when that book came out when I was in middle school. And then it was on one of the banned book lists that you couldn't talk about girls getting their period. And then forever got put on our banned book list in our library. Imagine, we had banned books back then too. But it's this girl coming of age movie. You would not like it?
I think I would love it.
No.
Yes.
But you would be like, that thing.
What, a girl getting her period for the first time?
Just what it's like for girls coming of age and what they do, and it's girl stuff. It's like a girly movie.
Man,
I watched it on
You know,
TV.
I do have a sister.
But it was back in the 70s, so you see all the things in
I
the
had
70s.
a sister in the 70s.
In the 70s. And your sister
And
would like it.
I heard The Exorcist in the bathroom, screaming
So
her head
they
off.
talk about that too. That's all what it's like, is coming
She
of
did
age.
not know, because she didn't get that talk of the birds and the bees, and then this screaming. My mother ran in there, and she closed the door. And an hour later, my sister came out. I said, "What's the matter?" "None of your business."
So you remember. So then you might like it. You
I
might relate
didn't know
well
what it
to
was
it.
until I was older. But anyway, I got some breaking news. One of our producers took me up on a challenge
Ah, yes.
this weekend. And what I did was I gave away 2 tickets to the movies of Del Rey and asked that person to ask a guy out on a date.
Here's my question. I need to back up to this challenge. How did you even come up with this idea? Because next thing I know was you're in Studio A.
Yeah.
This one's got a ticket that you're writing on the back.
Yeah.
And then the challenge opens up to everyone except you, because you already have a significant other. And it had to be a girl.
Well, he was in the midst of all this madness.
But it had to be a girl. Oh no, you gave it to a guy
It was
also.
Shorty's dilemma. He was getting ranted on by Curly and Christmas Tree.
Who's Christmas Tree?
Grace.
Great.
Okay.
They were ranting on him
What?
for something that was occurring. So I said, that ain't right. So I hooked him up over here, sort of. And then I said to the girls, I said, would you ever ask a guy out on a date? Right? I asked you. You weren't here.
You weren't here?
So the bottom line was, I'll even give you the 2 tickets to go to the movies. And the other one who took me up was this one. And it took 20 minutes to convince me that she was really going to do it.
She had to convince you that she was going to do it versus the other way around.
But she did it. Tell us about the date. Tell us what happened.
Well, we already went out the first night, and that was like okay. And then we went out the second night, and the movie was okay as well. But
How was the date?
it could have been better. He just was very clingy, and I'm not really like that, especially on the first day, and
He was
second
really
especially.
Clean. Okay, so
Clingy.
Is that
Yeah.
clingy? Or did she say clingy?
Like it's really
Clingy, like
unattractive
touchy.
when that's not what I'm looking. Like I'm
He
looking
was
for.
touchy-feely?
Yeah,
Like
like
very
I gave
possessive.
him a hug on the first night. He was like, I don't want to let go. I was like,
That's
Did he take the ring and get on a knee? Wow.
Wow. And then you asked him out to get on a second. So now he's thinking,
no,
oh.
I'd already told him about the movie. I
She
didn't
was
want to be
trapped.
like, no, we're not going anymore. So
She was
I just kept
she was
it.
trapped.
Yeah.
She was already trapped. She set it up because she didn't want to let us down on the date challenge.
So when was the first date? Friday night?
Yeah.
And then you went out again Saturday night?
Yeah.
So he's thinking it's a shoo-in. It's like it's a great weekend for him.
Yeah.
Did you tell him this was an experiment?
No.
That's what it is.
So he just
She
thinks this
asked
was
him
the second date.
night.
yeah. If you did, that'd be heartbreaking. So probably best to keep that a secret.
So how did the second date end?
The tickets came from. I did tell him it was from here.
Yeah, but when you asked him out the second night, now he thinks he's gonna get lucky.
No, because I asked him out the second night before we even went out to the first night. Like, So like both nights were already planned.
So he knew it was a given after the first night. Like there's another night coming up on the same weekend. I'm
Right.
golden.
Yeah, pretty
And was he?
No.
Would you ever go with him anywhere else again?
Probably
You're gonna ghost him?
No, like I told him we can be friends. Like I'm not.
Or you put him in the friend zone?
Yeah.
That's exactly my point.
So how'd you meet
I'm
him?
not gonna lead him on. I hate when guys do that to me.
I
How'd
know.
you meet him?
Like social media. Like I just had him on Instagram.
She
and
just met him.
Snapchat for a while.
You
A
just
couple
met him on
years.
Friday when you're here in the studio. You reached out and like, hey, want to go out?
No, because we were already like Snapchatting like last like few weeks. Like we were just like texting.
Oh, that's one of the swing left, swing right
No,
thing?
Snapchat's a different platform.
Well, we just like text here and there, and then we were just like, hey, want to hang out? And
Or Snapchat. You did a Snapchat. Snappy.
Either or.
You did a Snappy?
I just.
So you have the confidence to ask a guy out, no issues.
Yeah.
How about you, Amazon? Did you ask anyone out?
Did you even look?
She asked me, like.
Why didn't you say yes, you creep?
Because I already had something to do. That's why we couldn't go. I had like some family stuff. But as soon as I got home, she's like, "Hey, you want to go to the movies?" I'm like, "No, I can't."
Messed up the whole enterprise.
But you still have the tickets. You guys can go this weekend
You have another weekend to work on.
or during the week. They actually go out during the week, unlike you and I that are here working. Although a lot of them are here working during the week too. This one's in school. You start your new schedule yet?
Today and Wednesday, yeah.
Monday, Wednesdays.
I may have to leave early Thursday. Not really, but yeah, kind of.
Not really, but yeah, kind of maybe.
I want to do Fright Nights.
Universal?
No, it's at the fair,
South Florida Fairgrounds?
at the South Florida Fairgrounds. They have something exactly a Halloween Horror Nights. It's just like the makeup's not as good, obviously, but it's still as thrilling to go.
When is Halloween?
Huh?
Halloween is in 2 weeks.
The Shibuya incident is in October 31st.
I'm sorry, the what?
The Shibuya incident is October 31st.
What is it?
I know, I'm
Shibuya?
sorry. It's just it's new, so I gotta like.
Zari, what's
So-
Shibuya?
No, okay, listen. So because Nikki just got him into anime, he's going through his cringy anime phase right now, and so any connection he can make to it, he'll make. And the Shibuya incident is something in an anime called Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh.
Wait, and where?
Did you see Nanami's punch?
Oh, okay.
I see it?
I was gonna say I went through a little bit of that when watching Attack on Titan.
You and I are just
That's
out.
my primary anime
We are
I've
just
gotten
not at
into.
all feeling this one is all I can tell you.
Shibuya. So
Shibuya?
Halloween
Those are
is
cartoons.
30
Shibuya is
Shibuya.
an actual like city. in
Cartoons.
Japan.
more cartoons.
Yes.
Cartoons.
Animation. But there's a new Encanto was on national TV on Saturday night.
Encanto?
Encanto. That is how much content they don't have. Is that Encanto was on ABC.
It's on what?
It was on ABC Saturday
It
night.
was on ABC because the only thing I've seen on ABC advertised is Bachelor in Paradise, Bachelor, Bachelorette,
And the
all
Golden
those-
Bachelor.
Huh?
And the Golden Bachelor.
And the Golden Bachelor,
Have
my
you
bad, and
watched
that
that
one
show,
too.
The Bachelor? Have you watched
My
it?
mom watches it all the time. It's the most frustrating, annoying show of all
My,
time.
my stepdaughter made me watch it for a year. I loved it.
So there's a new one now
But I
called The
would never
Golden
watch it.
Bachelor. He's 71 or 74. And his wife passed away, and his kids said, okay, Dad, we know you want to meet someone. And they signed him up for the Golden Bachelor, which means all the women are seniors as well.
Oh, okay.
The Golden Bachelor.
But
Have you
however,
ever seen these? But
They
have
have-
you seen these 60-year-olds?
but they have them in the same house that they have the 20-year-olds. So they've got these women who have had knee replacements and heart attacks in bunk beds.
They have no freaking knee replacement.
And freaking bunk, yes, they're in the same house. So this one woman, she's complaining. She's like, I've had a knee and a hip replacement, and they want me on the top bunk. I cannot get in the top bunk. Like, they have to make it adapt. You would think they'd make it
I saw some
adaptable.
of them bodies. Holy smoky.
They look
smoke.
good.
Good. They look better than 20-year-olds.
I know. So I'm
And they're
thinking
seasoned.
It's network television. They gotta look for the best of the best.
they got to
Oh,
look for
this
the
is-
best of the best.
they
They're-
put
They
big
got to
money
be
into
over
this.
60s.
There's a lot of plastic floating.
Which is okay.
True. I'm thinking.
But I got to tell you, at this point in my life, I would not want to share a room with that many people, women my age, in bunk beds and sharing a bathroom. No. Like, we all
Because you
need our
don't like
things.
germs.
Wait, so like all the senior women are sleeping in bunk beds?
It's the same house that they use for The Bachelor.
I
Yeah.
think that because they're senior women, I think it's not a good idea for them to sleep in bunk beds.
Yeah, there's a lady already struggling.
They gotta get her a little.
But it's network TV, and I guess they're looking to get married, so it's a great market, right? It's a different.
This movie that I went to see yesterday, she came to me. The wife, who turns out to be a nun, is so you. She's a cleanophobic.
I thought you meant I was a nun.
A germaphobe. A cleanophobe. Let's clean everything. And she rubbed the mirror so hard she took the mirror out of it.
Like I did to the one in Studio A.
She took the reflection out of it.
She took the reflection out of it. Unbelievable. She reminded me of you. Every chance.
And then she became a nun? That's pretty much similar.
To become a nun.
Oh my.
It's a similar situation.
And then the little midget guy, whatever his name is.
Nope.
I used your golf balls the other day though.
How are they?
They weren't bad. I think I shot probably mid 90s, low 90s, but
so
they
does the
weren't bad.
ball really make the difference?
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
So you gotta get like the best ball.
There's balls that are illegal out there because they'll go an extra 50 yards for whatever reason.
But they're illegal. It's
Special
like a
balls.
corked bat.
Yeah.
How's your weekend, Royce?
It was good.
You know, you messed up everything on my WeTransfer.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, not you. Anybody else in here speaks
Turkish?
No, I didn't change anything.
Everything is changed. Every WeTransfer that comes in now is in Turkish. So we have to clean. I don't know how she did it.
Can you change the language?
I don't know how she changed it to begin with.
No, it's still like that.
Yes. Still like that.
No, it's got to be in English now. You said it was fixed.
It's not fixed. I think that when you went in to the WeTransfer, you made it Turkish.
Yeah, but
and
I
you
changed
saved.
the language again.
Okay, so we'll look at it today because I got all these. I saved them all because I don't know what they.
You don't know what's what? That's funny though. That was pretty good. That's like a great April Fool's joke, by the way.
I don't know what is happening with that because I didn't change anything.
Hey man, you sent something on Johnny T, right?
When?
Over the weekend.
No.
Who the hell sent something over on Johnny T over the weekend? It's in Turkish.
I do not know.
Turkish.
Did you send the stuff to Rose?
Yeah.
Was she happy with it?
She said she's just back from London.
She hasn't opened it yet.
London or something.
She hasn't opened it.
It hasn't opened yet.
Okay.
Because I would see when it opens.
Okay.
And when I sent it to her, it was all in English. I don't know how it's gone to Turkish.
It's remarkable.
I do not know. All right, let's take a commercial break. More to come on the other side of this Monday morning. Do you know we have a low today? I believe in the 50s coming up tonight. A high only of 75
so
today.
You know what happens?
Sweater weather.
All the Floridians wear the leather coats.
Sweater weather. I thought like
this is the funniest.
I did. I put on my.
Take
I put on.
take
Changed my
your
shoes.
cameras out and take pictures. It is funny to watch people with scarves
It's funny.
and gloves and beanies and boots.
Sweater weather.
Sweater weather because of 50 degrees. The funniest time of the year in Florida.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. More to come on the other side. 888-994-4995 Studio B. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
If you have diabetes, would you like to eliminate painful finger sticks? Are you injecting insulin multiple times per day? Then you may qualify for a continuous glucose monitor. CGMs monitor blood sugar using a small patch placed on your upper arm or abdomen, and they use your smartphone to accurately monitor your blood sugar levels. Stop pricking and start scanning. Plus, CGMs are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. They can be shipped free of charge to your door. Call today to see if you qualify.
Give me the mozzarella. 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 Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-485-8801. 800-485-8801. That's 800-485-8801.
You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. Well, maybe I am. If you're buying a diamond ring for your wife, it's not cool to be cheap. If you're buying airline tickets, it's very cool to be cheap and called Trip Amigo, where you can fly anywhere in the world and save up to 75% on over 500 airlines and 300,000 hotels. Plus, rental cars and vacation packages. Visit family, friends, or go on a once-in-a-lifetime vacation. Go ahead, be cheap. We have special fares we're not allowed to publish. When you book your airline reservations with Trip Amigo, you'll spend your travel money when you get there, not by getting there. Call Trip Amigo now and mention the travel code AMIGO and save even more. Call Trip Amigo now.
701-581-9604. 701-581-9604. 701-581-9604. That's 701-581-9604.
been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
What's it called? Shabui? Shibuya.
Listen,
So,
I want to offer our condolences to the Suzanne Summers family. She would have been 78 today.
6 today.
78. 76? Suzanne Summers from Three's Company.
What happened all of a sudden?
She had breast cancer.
I know, but she had beat it. She had survived with it. They said it was sudden, so I wasn't sure if something else happened.
All I know is that she died and she had breast cancer. I don't know what she died of, but Suzanne Summers was Three's Company. Then she did a couple of other things. Do you know, I found out that when she was doing Three's Company, the guy who was in that
John Ritter, he passed
was getting
also.
$150,000 per show. And she was only making $30,000 per show.
Yep.
And she went to the producers after, I think, 3 or 4 years and said, listen, I'm as big of a star as he is. I want to be paid what he's getting, not more, but the same. And they fired her. Suzanne Summers was fired.
Can you believe that was actually really a thing, that she just wanted fair pay? That's not even close to
That's just bad
equitable.
business. That's not even, forget about equitable. That goes beyond, that blows the mind. But that's just the stupidest. It was the hottest sitcom in the day at the time. That's like Seinfeld made all this money and everybody else wanted to quit because they wanted to make his money. That wasn't going to happen. He wrote that show with Larry, whatever his face
David.
is. Larry David.
And then she became the queen of fitness.
Suzanne, yes, she went on the infomercial circuit and everything.
Do you remember the thigh buster? You guys wouldn't remember that, but every woman had to have this thigh
Sure,
buster.
remembers he had one.
Your mom had a thigh buster?
I know what it is.
Where's your microphone? You have one. Somebody told me, they sent me a picture of you in the thigh buster.
I don't know about that.
You ever see the thigh buster? Sorry?
I was going to ask if it was like this red thing.
It's this red thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you put it between your legs.
So you can pop walnuts with your booty.
The thigh buster, and everyone only
You
wanted
want
to look like
thigh buster?
Suzanne Summers.
Thigh buster, no?
It was like this big spring you put between your legs, and you did like inner thigh exercises. Like, we've done it all. She's hilarious. She's
What are you laughing
hysterical.
at?
Some of the images are blurred out on Google.
Of the thigh buster?
Yeah, you can put that one up there.
Because it's politically incorrect, thigh buster.
But that was a thing. So, yes, so that was pretty sad to see that also.
It was one of the things that happened I saw this morning.
You also have, I went looking for pumpkins for you guys. We have to do some pumpkin carving, and we got to get a pumpkin for the studio. And then I saw that the biggest pumpkin has won the pumpkin contest, world record. 2,749 pounds. You know, he planted it in April.
Of what year?
This
Michael
year.
Jordan can do anything.
It only took 6 months to get that size.
That was Michael Jordan?
Yeah, that was MJ.
That was his pumpkin?
That was MJ.
That's not the name of the
That's
pumpkin.
the name of the pumpkin.
Now, you know
That's the name of the
something?
pumpkin.
A pumpkin that big cannot sit on the ground. I'm telling you this from experience.
They have
'cause
to
I
grow
used
in the
grow
ground,
them.
though.
No, you can't. You have to raise them.
So,
So I want to know, minus a cinder block, how he kept the bottom of it from rotting
He
out.
probably had it leveled. Like, he probably had something under it or something. Like,
No, that's not the thigh
Yes, it
buster.
is.
No, it's not.
Yes, they just used it for different
no,
things.
but that's not the way you use it.
But that's
That's how you use it.
That's not how you use it.
We could have put how it's actually.
That's a butt.
Oh, they couldn't
That's
use
a
it.
butt buster. That's not.
Oh, because it was showing crotch in all the pictures,
No,
so they
the
couldn't
thigh
use it.
buster, you put it between your knees.
Yes,
this
but all
way.
the pictures on Google they've blurred out because of what it is.
That's.
I know.
do you want to show us how it's used?
No, thank you. My sister had one.
I think every woman had the thigh
You had a
buster
thigh
back in the day. Sure.
You did? Van Damme had one. You know Van Damme, the karate guy? You guys know who Van Damme is?
Ronnie Van Dam,
Yeah. Is that his first name?
the guitarist for Leonard Skinner.
No, the karate guy. He had one. Because he used to walk around and say, I use the buster because I can bust walnuts with my buttocks.
I really wonder how weird things
land
can
right.
actually totally
But
get.
that's what he used to say. That's what he was known for.
For the thigh buster? I
You
don't
know,
know.
all these actors are in the late 70s, man. I saw Tulsa. You know, you don't describe things very well.
It's not my
You
thing.
just said Tulsa instead of Sylvester Stallone.
Tulsa King.
Only like we know
Tulsa
exactly.
King.
Tulsa King with
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone.
With Sylvester Stallone.
You like it? It's a guy. It's a guy thing.
It's
I
a
think.
great.
It's an old guy thing.
It's a great. It's a throwback to an old
It's
guy,
true.
but
When
he
it goes
was
below
great.
70,
What's it saying?
Floridians, when they hear the temperature will drop below 70.
Holy smokes! Look at this. Gretchen sent us a picture of herself.
So it was 60 degrees in D.C. yesterday, and Chelsea says to me, "I don't understand how people in the Northeast get pedicures." I said, "Why?" She goes, "Because what do I do? How do I walk home with flip-flops on when it's 60 degrees out?" I said, "It's only 60 degrees out." I said, "Get Pilates socks and just put on the socks, and then you have your toes cut out." So then I asked Ashley, "How'd you get a pedicure when you were in D.C.?" She goes, "You don't. You can't get pedicures when you live in the Northeast because you can never put your shoes back on."
Sure you can.
How?
You gotta wait till it dries and then you put them on. It's like anything else.
They never really dry because then even if you put your socks on, you still get the sock imprint
never
on the
really
nail
dry.
polish.
3 days.
Not for hours.
You
You're
gotta,
3
you
days
gotta pay
later.
that extra $15 for Joe.
On your toes?
Yes.
Do not put. First, I don't use gels up north because it doesn't dry.
With
When
the
cold
light?
weather comes. Do you know? Remember, I was telling you could tell a lot by a woman's feet. Remember we talked about this.
Oh my
Remember this?
Sorry, he's appalled.
I warned all my male guys in here. Look at the feet of a woman. If their feet, and look, everybody has sneakers on.
Now we're all
If
looking at our
their
toes.
feet- If their feet look beautiful, you're off to the races. If their feet look like Godzilla came and went, exit stage left.
You have a.
And up north, women did not have attractive feet, but you have to give a little time.
See, because in the Northeast they don't get pedicures
Because in the winter,
because it's cold. And what do you do about your
women don't
toes?
shave either in the winter. They don't roll up their pants and they don't do that.
I never understand that. Like, why? I guess because they're wearing
they
pants
need
all
their
the
hair.
time.
They need their hair like a cushion.
Keeps you warmer.
Do you know that I used to wear pantyhose when it snowed a lot? What are you laughing at? Joe Namath taught me that trick. When I played football up north.
They made them your size?
Pantyhose? They make them every size.
No, you were a big
one,
guy.
One fit, and that's it.
One
What are you
on
laughing
each
at?
leg.
What? They sell elephantitis pantyhose?
We have an image of you going to NYU
Let me see.
yesterday.
Let me see this.
Well, you gotta keep talking a little bit.
So I used to wear the pantyhose because Joe Namath used to wear them for the Jets. You know, because there's a circulation and it kept your body warmer for some reason. I don't know why. There you go. That would be me.
You're a lot more flexible back then, I think.
I can do what they call that when you do that, a split up in the air like that. It has a name.
An arabesque or something?
No.
I don't know.
A crusher.
So I've been watching The Morning Show.
Which one?
Anyone see The Morning Show with Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon?
No.
It just started season 3, so you saw it?
Oh, I've seen clips of it.
I don't watch
it. First 2 seasons.
The first 2 seasons. So I finally finished season 2. I finished that on Saturday night also. And you realize too, it was back in the COVID days, and it takes you back to see what COVID was really like. You forget. It was pretty bad what we all went through during COVID and the fear of all
How's
of
that
that.
show?
I think it's good.
School, COVID was
Part of it, it's a little intense because you watch what they go through as morning show anchors, and then now it's post-COVID in season 3, and what the network is going through financially because of all the streaming platforms that came out during COVID, and how the networks, not that they're suffering, but they're suffering for networks.
That's what the movie I saw was about. Dumb Money, because it was from that time.
Bitcoin.
Really?
Yeah,
It was from that time in COVID. They were
It's-
talking about
It's
it.
when what's the name of that famous?
It was kinda
Bitcoin
documented.
when it went out. Huh?
It was GameStop.
GameStop.
Yeah.
It's the whole
Oh, that was on Reddit with the GameStop thing?
Yep.
They have a movie about that coming up.
Is that what you
I
just...
saw. That's what I just saw.
Oh, that's the one you saw?
Yeah, with
Oh.
Pete Davidson and
It was good?
Ramos. What's that dude called? He was in the Heights.
You know, we forget because
And Star
as
Wars.
a society, we move on and we just keep going until you look back and you say, wow, it was pretty tough what we all went through.
I remember seeing pictures of New York City being empty. Like there was a war and there was nobody in the streets. And I never seen New York like that.
Yeah.
What was I going to say to you before I forget? Oh, you see, I forgot.
And Jennifer Aniston
Oh,
character.
that. Do you remember the morning show when they had those two ladies? One was Gifford's ex-wife,
Kathy Lee Gifford.
that one, and the other one was the other chick. I can't remember her name.
Hoda.
Okay, whatever. And they used to drink wine.
Hoda and Kathy Lee.
And they got fired because they were always drunk on the set.
I don't think that's what happened. I think
Oh,
Kathy
that's
Lee
what happened.
retired and she went on to do other things, and Hoda's still there.
They were alky on the set.
They got fired
Yes.
because Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, you know how they commentate for Monday Night Football?
Yeah.
They went out and they said that they would do shots during the game.
Really?
Yeah, just to loosen things up, or I don't know what they would do. I know
They were
Troy
drinking on
Aikman
the
definitely.
set? Troy Aikman?
Oh yeah.
You know who Troy Aikman is?
Sure.
Who is Troy Aikman?
From the Dallas Cowboys.
Wow.
I know. See that?
Didn't you live in Dallas?
Yes.
Yeah. So
She lived in Dallas for 5
Were they
minutes.
actually doing that?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do a lot of things. It's just when you get caught that things change.
Yeah, but are they so?
You know, one thing is to drink on the set, the way the ladies were doing it. The other thing is to have a couple of shots in the back room. I can see that. But they were drinking wines, and this is from the Valley Up, but they were blitzed. They were blitzed. They were.
Oh, is that when they were talking crazy on like?
Well, they started to say some real stupid.
That
Then
must
they
be
said-
the personality though too, because I remember on just like the Today Show they were like that.
Yes.
And they weren't drinking the wine.
Okay, so you know what? That does make sense. Because I do realize that sometimes the commentators say too much, and maybe it's because they're having too much fun.
The other day, Amazon had a drink from who was here? Who came here?
New mom.
New Mom.
She had 2. This
And
one
she-
had like
and she-
3.
And they're texting in WhatsApp. I'm in class and I keep seeing the teacher. The professor is like all over the
She's
place.
so funny because she doesn't say anything. She just looks at you. Look, she's just got facial expressions like, what? That happened?
She's
No.
the scene idol. And this one is commenting to her and getting her deeper and deeper into trouble.
Oh, it's over. Basically.
Yeah, you remember when Tracy came? Or was it a blur?
It was all a blur, is all I can tell you. But you should watch the morning show. It gives you a fresh
What channel is
perspective
that,
on what we
ABC?
do. Apple
I
TV.
don't have that.
Yes, you do. You tell me you don't have any of these things.
I can find.
You tell me you don't have
my way,
Amazon
but
Prime, but you have Prime TV too.
Thursday nights. Thursday nights you gotta have Amazon Prime to see it, and they say I have it. I can't find it.
You have to have it because you have Amazon Prime.
If you have Netflix, you have the remake of same show as the Crow Flies.
The Crow Flies.
As the Crow.
What is that?
That's the Crow Flies.
Remake of the morning show.
Really?
That's a movie.
It's called As the Crow Flies, and that's the remake of the same characters.
I'll say it's the Netflix
just
version of the Good Morning Show. That's on
Ah.
Apple TV.
Is it good?
I have no idea.
Is it good?
It doesn't look too
I
good.
love it, but we don't have the second and third season yet.
Interesting.
I have Netflix.
So then you can watch As the Crow Flies. But the
Why
morning
don't I
show
have
with Jennifer Aniston and Reese, you do have it because
Uh,
Gio bought it for you.
If you want to watch a movie, just because I want to see your reaction to it, all of Jordan Peele's movies are on Netflix. So go and watch Nope.
NOPE.
Oh, you already seen it. Never mind. I take that back.
Yeah, I was gonna say you saw it. Wasn't that the one with the clown?
No, it's with the UFO ship. And it was abducting horses.
Jean jacket.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see Nope?
Nope.
Nope, you did not see
I
that?
didn't see that. I'm gonna see it tonight. I didn't see that.
You're gonna home and
Who's
see
on
it?
Monday Night Football?
Cowboys and Chargers.
I'm gonna need your Netflix password. I wait for you to text me every night and go, can I have your password so I can get in to do some things?
I don't have that kind of nerve, but now that you've brought it up,
I keep waiting when you're like, I don't have that. I keep waiting for you to say, can I have your
now
password?
I want your Paramount Plus password.
Okay, do I have that?
I'm only kidding. You know they are listening.
I must have one.
You gotta have two.
I got passwords to
You
everything.
got too many passwords. You got too many passwords. But I have GeoFlix. Geo has this canny way of doing triangulation.
And do you know that YouTube without commercials, $16.99 a month to get YouTube without commercials. That's a lot of money. Right? You can get a whole entire streaming platform for that.
Come on YouTube TV though.
Yes.
No.
YouTube
Oh, I don't
Red
know.
or whatever, I think so,
Maybe.
yeah.
That's what's happening. That's right. You're right.
The YouTube has family sharing though. They allow sharing the passwords.
So that's a lot of money, don't you think?
We pay $30 for ours.
For
our YouTube.
family.
Yeah.
You do? What's your password?
I look at all these subscriptions I get. I'm like, that's a lot.
But where's SEC Plus? I need that. So I can watch
SEC
it.
Plus.
What's FCC Plus?
I haven't watched a Gator game in like 3 weeks because the last 2 games have been real
ESPN Plus. I can't watch any Sunday morning games.
No, ESPN Plus.
ESPN, we can't watch the. There is a way. I'll show
The
you.
European games. No, I know it. I can do.
You know how?
Yeah.
Show her.
Yeah, please.
ESPN Plus, you
see
can't
every
watch.
game in the world.
Oh, please. I want to. I want to keep
It
going.
works, and you know, but we can't send it to a TV.
Gotta watch it on your phone.
You can do it on your computer and put a cable.
The Texas is
Like HDMI cable? That I can
Wait,
do.
if it's on a web browser, you just get a Chromecast stick.
You can't do this one.
Oh.
I'll show you after the show. But I went there to see the Jet game, and then I went to see. I was watching the Browns beat up on the 49ers.
That's
don't
you.
ask. And I see that the Jets are next. I said they're putting the Jets and the Eagles on the air. National TV. Why would they do that? Now, I got breaking news real quick before we have to go. Guess who is the guest singer of the Cowboys Thursday Thanksgiving show? It's the Cowboys against
Singer.
Mark Anthony.
Who do you think is going to be the middle the show at
Oh,
halftime?
you know the answer and we're guessing?
I know the answer.
Oh, okay.
Can we get a hint?
Mark Anthony.
She's Boobylicious.
Beyonce.
That doesn't really help.
Boobalicious.
Stop that. Oh my gosh.
What is he talking about? Press the button.
She is Dolly
Parton. Wow.
She's going to be the halftime. She's going to be singing for 6 minutes. She gave her the halftime show. And now there is a call to have Dolly Parton be the Speaker of the House.
Oh my God! What?
Because these clowns in Washington, and they are a bunch of clowns, I'm going to tell you. You got to talk about the stupidest thing I've ever seen. They are a bunch of, we should fire them all. If I could fire them all, I fire them all. Dolly Parton, there's a thing they want her to be the Speaker of the House.
She should be.
She knows politics.
I was gonna say I will move to Canada and I'll open up an Ant Media production house in Canada.
Oh,
Canada.
do you know what I saw over the weekend? There is something in the United States and Canada are negotiating to become one country.
Private Benjamin said it best.
No, it would be the largest country in the world.
Will it be like a territory?
I thought Russia would still be
Two,
bigger.
It would be bigger than Russia.
area.
There it goes, Dolly.
So will,
I tell you, Boobylicious.
will Canada be? It's like
do
would
the
Canada be its own territory, or will it be like a bunch
It'll
of
be
states?
one country, but they have to figure out how. It got to
Yeah.
be called something, something.
I would
But,
love to be able to choose.
but if you think about the logic of it, think about the logic of it. How much sense it will make if the two countries got together as one? How much logical? Forget about.
Wouldn't
you
it
know
be
ain't gonna
logical
happen.
if all the countries came together as one?
Thank you.
Well, you know something?
Imagine.
That's exactly the reaction that they're looking for. Exactly what you just said. Because you know that China and Russia are going to get together and Korea is going to get together. But I like the fact that it was even brought up by the two countries. I mean, they laughed about it. Because you know it ain't going to happen.
I think it's good. Other than medical care,
That's
they've
one
got
of
to
the
figure
questions
that
they
out.
brought up.
They already do sports.
They got to figure that out.
They already do. I'm just saying.
Toronto,
I'm just
Montreal
saying.
was
Like,
there.
they do it.
So there was a lot.
Hockey team.
They do a lot.
share the NHL, we share MLB.
Exactly.
And we
NBA.
share- and NBA. Toronto.
Toronto Raptors.
Watch the NFL have a team over there one day.
They're working on it. The NFL is coming up with 6 new teams, but they want to put them in Europe.
No, they
Germany?
They just announced that they're going to try to do a Super Bowl in London. So instead of having a Super Bowl in one of the NFL stadiums, they want to go international with it next.
I don't know if they
Nice.
should do that. That's
She's having a blast
That's-
over
I don't
there.
know if they
yeah,
should.
100%.
She's having fun.
Listen, all I'm saying is it was a nice thought. That's all.
I think it's a good idea.
But Dolly Parton is going to be our.
So here's one more piece of news. Star Wars X-Wing model fetches over $3.1 million at auction. A long-lost X-Wing fighter using the original 1977 Star Wars movie sold at auction for $3.13 million on Sunday.
Wow.
Imagine like going into your house and having like a garage sale and going, oh, look what I found. It's like the Beanie Babies, like the Princess Diana Beanie Baby. I've got one.
Is a Princess Diana Beanie Baby?
Yes, she's purple with a white rose.
I have the red one.
Do you have the red one? I've got so many, I just don't know if they're really the ones that are worth anything. I don't know how to find out.
Take it to an auctioneer. Make sure they keep it in the package. Don't
They
take it
didn't
out
come
of
in
the package.
packages.
What, they just put them out?
Yeah. Back in the day, they just put them out. You just bought
has to
them.
be a
Do you have the tag?
Yeah.
It's on it?
Yeah.
That's their package.
That's it?
Yeah, because the Beanie Babies and stuff like that, they're not sold in like a box.
Oh.
They were not sold in a box. Chelsea
You
had a
want the
whole box
tag.
of them. I told her to go on eBay and
Where'd you
make
get
some
that,
money.
Where'd you get that NYU sweatshirt?
So when we were living in Pennsylvania, my sister visited the school, and we just went to New York City, and she just got a sweatshirt, and we just have it.
She's
I
random.
have one with gold trimming, but I don't know where it is.
What are their colors? Purple and gold or purple and silver?
Purple, silver, and gold.
I just like this color on me, so I just wear it all the time.
You remind me of my college days when you were with them.
Makes you
Anyway.
feel old, right?
No. Too young.
Ready
That's
to-
fine, so it don't make me.
Ready to wrap this up?
Oh.
Who do we have coming in today? We've got Bonnie Be Fit. We've got Boho Social. If you want to go to the beach and style and have a picnic, this would be good for a date for you. She's coming to talk about that. I think I've
Boho
got Bonnie
Social,
Posh.
we're thinking about expanding it. Boho Social party planning. She loved that idea. I wrote out this lengthy proposal. You know how it is.
I know.
But we need the green screen to put her on the beach.
Today?
It'll be fun, yeah.
All right, let's have some fun. Have a great morning, everyone. Enjoy the beautiful, cool weather here in sunny South Florida, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Get your boots on and don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.